Now, listen, you guys, word on the street is that Nicki Minaj might have begged herself another gig in football. And we're also going to be talking about this entire situation with Milagro addressing the Bongo 2 situation, as well as Nicki Minaj going on Station Ed and letting us know how she feels about the songs that she recently released. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj. Now, it is actually being speculated that while Nicki Minaj has been offered to perform at the 2025 UEFA Champions League final ceremony, and for those of you who do not know, that is a board for soccer, or some call it football. And personally, I do believe this rumor because, I mean, previously she got the World Cup gig, so I could see her begging another gig like this. And listen, baby, I'm literally here for all of it, okay? So let me know in the comment section, you guys, would you be here for Nicki Minaj getting more gigs when it comes to football, when it comes to, well, some call it soccer? Let me know in the comment section about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, it seems like Milagro is out there talking about the case with Bongo 2 and basically saying that, well, she had to call a YT man on her because while they are trying to contain a narrative, they're trying to keep it to be in control with every narrative, and basically saying what academics also were saying about Fraudulent Nation wanting to be in control of the media and whatever is being reported out there. So yeah, I will insert what Milagro had to say. And in other news, you guys, Nicki Minaj took to her station head to talk about how she feels about the recent music that she put out. She said that, well, if she were to release music right now, she wouldn't probably put out some of those verses because, well, she has evolved. And she even said that on one of the tracks she was like, oh my god, that's so corny and stuff like that. So I will also insert that audio at the end of this video. So that being said, let me quickly insert the Milagro video and then I'll catch you after that.
So culture, but they're not laughing anymore. That's why they sent a memo to Piers Morgan. And that's why there are lawsuits against people like me, because they need to gain control again. We need to make sure that you're afraid to take it to a certain place. The problem is the rebellion has begun, because I ain't going. Okay? Literally. With the way that news moves on TikTok and Twitter, and people gonna make a YouTube video right quick, they are very afraid of that. Very afraid. But I don't believe we can go back into that box again. Pandora's box has been opened. And that's why I said the strong will survive. A lot of people will fall by the wayside. When you can't go make a story out of something and get a clickbait headline because ain't no celebrities on live no more, and you have to have real connections, and what you gonna do? That's why I never ran a show like that. If you notice, my show is not based off having a motherfucking exclusive no, it's about news and what's happening. As long as the only way I won't have no job is if everybody dies one time. And I'm gonna have content on that for at least 2 years. As the truth is, so all that orchestrated, when it came down to it, motherfucker had to go call for help. Nigga, get into it. When it's all said and done, I hope you know I'm gonna pop my. I hope you know I'm gonna pop my, and you will not be able to refute it. I want you to know that when it was all said and done, motherfuckers had to go get a white man for me, baby. Okay, so don't come back and tell me that I couldn't handle anything, because it wasn't the same arena. I ain't went and got nobody, regardless of what was said or done or what's been put out there. I ain't never run to no saying, I ain't do that. So shit is what it is. And wait. And you just wait. You just wait. They be rapping one way, but they don't be like that. And we can tell by how you give it up. End of discussion. You had a birthday? Happy. They say Nicki ain't never sued a bitch. Nicki did sue a bitch, but by the time she did, it wasn't even about the bitch. And she ain't do no lame ass shit. What she sued the bitch for was pennies to her, to Nicki. By the time Nicki pushed the issue, it was more so about nipping the accusation of cocaine in the bud, in my eyes. Because all that came from it was the realization on paper that Nicki does not do literally. And it wasn't even about her per se. I agree that it also had to do, shout out to you, young poppy, it also had to do with her child. You're not finna say anything out your mouth. You know, people get a little different about their babies, rightfully so. So it wasn't even people that said the sickest shit about Nicki. And she ain't set up and whined about it. Does that mean that you should take everything that everyone says? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when you know who you are and what you do and the energy that you give, you look crazy doing anything else. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Imagine Nicki Minaj getting up, putting out a song like "Yikes" or "Fractions," and then pop her shit, and then hell go get a lawsuit going. You a snitch ass. If Nicki Minaj and I said you a crybaby ass, snitch ass, rat ass, pussy ass bitch, yeah, and you ain't about to be talking about, cause a like that bitch would really on her wouldn't have been worried. If so rich and unbothered, bitch wouldn't have been nothing, huh? I was really in that room crying. That's the truth. The whole time they be trying to make you feel low, like you ain't talking about them words is keeping hoes up at night. Facts. And then that's what they don't want to acknowledge. Acknowledge how we got here and what's going on. So then acknowledge the power that I yield. That's why you mad. Am I talking to her? No. She talking about me now. I don't give
Kind of getting, drifted into this beautiful, peaceful, magical realm where it's just calm and it's just greatness, but true greatness. And the music is wonderful and, quality, quality, quality. You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, do not even fuck with me, Nate. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't know why you posted that. Why did you post that I was gonna be somewhere that I'm not gonna be? That's giving weirdo things, and we're not even going to, because let's face it, Nikki, 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 Nikki. So it's not. Not with Nate. I don't know why he did that, but I'm sure he didn't do it for a bad reason. Sure, it was a mistake, but I'm just talking about in general. I'm used to it. My name rings bells, and those doors clearly don't get opened until my name rings the bell. Um, as you notice, you just say, wow, yeah, Nicki Madam, don't know. Because, and then half of the stuff, Nicki not even bomba clock know about. So me just, find out thing, days pan days later, me just have to blood clot laugh, you understand? See? So, oh, I know, I'm definitely an obsession, but you know what I'm just in awe that for all of these years, people have grown with me and also loved what I'm doing to the point where, like, for instance, y'all know I would never say like that verse on Remember Me and that Arctic Tundra verse. I would never rap those verses now. Like, ugh. But I had to start allowing, that even the singing verse in Remember Me. I was telling Parker, I feel like I know for a fact my writing is so much more dynamic now. It would have, because if you hear Parker's second verse, oh my goodness. I was even telling him, like, yo, I cannot believe I did such a basic um singing verse in terms of the words, when his words I felt were so poignant. But I would have never. So yeah, I would have never put that. So I would have never started Remember Me like that. It's interesting when Zoo heard Remember Me, he was like, "Yo, that's the best line I heard all year." And I'm thinking he's trying to be funny, and I don't even know what line he could possibly be talking about. He kept on saying, I'll never fall another September me. Yo, I never thought they never September me. And I was like, huh? He just knew he had it, but really, he was trying to say it without the music, so he definitely was not saying it right. But, but you see the simplicity of that line, it gets a different audience, let's just say. Um, because right now, I would never. Um, and even with the singer version. So, but I'm happy that I left it. It's like an artifact in some way. It's it's going back in time, seeing where I was in my mind as a human being, but also where I was as a writer, as a rapper, as a singer. You can hear difference in all of those things that I just named. And not necessarily good or bad on either. Everyone has its own better or worse from then versus now. Like definitely the singing, then I definitely put more into it back then. Because when you listen to that outro on Remember Me, like, it's just so fucking beautiful. So fucking beautiful. With that music. And so someone said, when was it recorded? It was recorded about 10 years ago or over. Um, but but I can hear the difference in that singing versus singing that I recorded more recently. Like the singing on Remember Me at the outro. is way better, you know, than the recent singing stuff. Just like the Nicki Hendrix singing. Again, that's another singing one that sounds really pretty. And Nicki Hendrix as well. When did I recorded Nicki Hendrix? That was meant for the Queen album. So how many, years ago was that? Um so so the thing is, so I love the singing on Nicki Hendrix, and I love the singing on the outro on Remember Me, Um with If It's Okay, I recorded that song for y'all would know. I mean, what album was it leaked around? Because I didn't even know it had been leaked all that time. Um, I believe that was recorded for no, not the. I don't think the Pink Print. Really, not the Pink Print. Was it? I thought it was. I thought it was recorded for Queen. No, that was recorded for Queen. I I think Okay was recorded for Queen. Um, but it could have. No, Queen. I think Queen. So anyway, so Remember Me was recorded even earlier than that. So Remember Me was probably recorded what, like more Roman Reloaded re-up time, right? So I'm just listening to these songs like, yo, whoa. It tells me about, you know, it's good because and the other thing is, if you guys didn't hear Arctic Tundra, oh, I never would have left that rap verse. Y'all know I did another rap verse for it, right? Without, more of a hard rap on that, and y'all said y'all liked. Um. So yeah, I would have never kept it that way unless it leaked and y'all said y'all liked it that way. So there you have it. But that outro was always there. I been did that outro. And the back and forth part. That was there for years and years and years. So see, y'all always think y'all know everything, but y'all don't. Um, that's right. So, and then got back on. Because we definitely hear the difference in the master mix of the David Guetta mix, right? However, Cat Backwards, I was just trying to make sure that the final mix on that was updated. Did you guys hear any difference in it? Yeah, wait, yeah, Ben like Affleck, duh. And yo, I been bad Affleck. Brr. Yes. How do I spell that? Ben. Deliver is the queen she have in there. Was it hard deciding what to put on the pink print? We had that convo, guys. Vero said you're so strategic. It's insane. I don't know. But I don't know how strategic anything is. I just know that I love music. And thank you. Somebody said that vault is immaculate. But I just love being able to communicate with you guys via music. Because there are some conversations that we can have for hours, days, months, years, and it wouldn't necessarily convey what a song does, you know? So, so, and if I'm not mentioning it, there's a reason why. That's right, Sleeve Stand. Got a pendant, sweet little Indian. Hey, you know I ain't never lied, yeah.